One might consider the question from a speculative neurological viewpoint, if you're willing to see it in terms of the as yet unknown geometry of a pattern of nerve cells in the brain that might represent directly, or via a dynamic process, a model of a belief, but then you would be asking about a very complicated topological structure. Here I've copied an image of the connectome of half a fly's brain, 10-year effort costing $40 million. If a fly could have a belief, and if it would correspond to part of such an image, then it would be embedded in something like this, a very complicated geometry indeed. Philosophically speaking, however, the question poses a category error. A semantic or ontological error in which things belonging to a particular category are presented as if they belong to a different category. One, or, alternatively, a property is ascribed to a thing that could not possibly have that property. Quote. Category mistake, Wikipedia. But, then again, if you want to consider it as a poetic statement, then you can take anything from a Christian crucifix to the layout of ISIS victims' heads on the ground as a geometry of belief. Personally, I take the geometry of belief to relate to the curved spacetime of the universe. As science currently conceives it, I would describe it as a circle, a very small one. Belief is usually based on circular reasoning, and often serves as a constraint to one's perceptions. Believers are told not to transgress their boundaries, not to go beyond what they are taught, not to intrude into the unknown. Me? I broke a hole in the circle and escaped.